Hello, Dr. Shannon PT, and today we are doing our segment of Need to Know in 5 with Hanging Out with Hativity. So today we are going to talk about the awesome holiday of 4th of July coming up. It obviously looks a little bit different this year. We're probably spending a lot more time around the house, and so I thought it'd be a great time to talk about Hativity and all the great things that it can do, not only as sun protection, but activity for your children. So today we have our I Love the USA collection. This is one of my favorite collections, inspired by not only my family and my children, but for all of our military families out there. They're the ones that kind of gave me the idea, because all of us that have spouses in the military, family members in the military, they always have uniforms that usually have some type of Velcro on it, and we know kids love Velcro. They love playing with it, they love the sound of it, and so that was one of the things that when we designed this I Love the USA collection, we thought would be really fun. So that's where we came up with this idea for the US Kids Military Patch. So this is a great way for kids to decorate, to maybe look like their parent with having their own patch. I know that kids have actually taken these patches and put them on their parents' uniforms, so it's a great way to interact and talk about the different things that maybe mom or dad does in their military job. Some of the other really cool things about these patches, as you can see close up, is the different textures. Like this one with our bald eagle is really cute. It has the white fluffy chenille, super soft. Especially if you have a kiddo who loves soft things, this would be the patch for them. The great thing about Hativity is you can also use it as an educational tool. And so in particular with this I Love the USA collection, there's so many different educational things you can do with it. For example, it's a great way to teach your children about shapes. So we have things such as, what shape is this? The heart versus a circle. We can also use this to talk about the different areas of the US. And so this is a great way to always have a portable map handy. And I know with my kids, we'll always talk about, well, we live over here in California and our grandparents live over here on the East Coast. And so this is a really fun, cool way too, that maybe when you're out meeting people, you have a map with you so you can always orient your children to maybe when they're meeting some people from different areas of the US and where they come from. So lots of really cool ideas with Hativity of how you can use it educationally. Also, what's great about collections such as this one is it's an opportunity to talk to our kids about different topics that you know, maybe are going on. And so this with the I Love the USA, it's a great way to not only talk about the history of the United States and everything that we've been through as a country, but all the amazing things that we have in our future and that are going to come out of things going forward and the relationships of everything that's going on today. So that's also another great way that you can use Hativity, is to talk about these different patches and what they mean to the children and how they put it together in almost a story time format. So not only do you have a toy with Hativity, it also offers you that great sun protection, which is so important when you're outside on the 4th of July. So we have our non-flop brim, so it's going to stay in place. Your children aren't going to get frustrated with this hat blocking their visual field. They're going to want to wear it because now they can actually see wearing the sun hat. We have our UPF 50 material, wet and dry, so if they're splashing in the pool, you don't have to worry about the sunscreen breaking down because of this strong woven nylon. It is going to block the sun in both wet and dry. Right here we have this great soft stretchy band to help improve the comfort and fit as the hat as well, so you don't have to worry about anything underneath their chin and getting uncomfortable when they're wearing it. The other thing that I have here to show you is some more about those really cool patches we were talking about. Here we have our spring and our fantasy collection, our household pets. So again, this is a great way to have some different activities for your children to work on at home when they're hanging out. There's so many different creative things you can do with this. You can do a scavenger hunt, for example, and put a couple of these things together and have your kids go on a scavenger hunt and see if they can find maybe the cat or the flowers or the tree in the yard. You can do different things with role playing, for example, of what does a dinosaur sound like, or how does a dinosaur move, and that's another great way to entertain your kids using these really cool patches from Hativity, and then you can keep them all together in this Velcro book. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time on the Need to Know in 5, and have a great 4th of July.